Okay. Let's do it this time. Let's do it this time.
Kick BM Mauro says hey there.
Hello, BM Maro. What's up? First one here today. Just started. Let me get my lights turned on.
What did the ocean say to the shore? Nothing, it just waved.
Alright, we gotta take this apart. I've got a my shelf on the wall finally. So my tools are right here, some of them. So we're gonna need Tri-Bit and Phillips. Tri-Wing and Phillips. I think everything's good. So this disk drive I bought off eBay. It has a faulty disk drive. We tested it yesterday. And we get the 1400 error, which is supposedly a bad disk drive. I think your stream will be useful for me. You're an engineering student. What kind of engineering? I do all kinds of engineering-ish stuff, but not the typical kind of engineering. I engineer websites. Different kind of engineering. Is this Tri-Wing or Phillips? Tri-Wing. This doesn't look like it's ever been opened, which is very good. Very, very good. Okay. I forget. There's no... Is there a screw? Is there... I think there is screws here. It's 3. Yeah.
Kick Bamoro Sesso, what are you gonna do exactly?
So, typically, these disk drive errors is because a filter goes bad. So it's one of two issues, right? The disk drive itself is bad, or if the disk drive's not bad, it could just be a filter on the line connecting. Where's this long screw go? Maybe there is a screw under there. Because there's also a long screw. Let's look. So basically, I'm going to check the filter on the line, and if there's not continuity, then I'll replace the... Yeah, there's a screw there. I'm going to replace the filter from a donor board. I did order some filters. They're not here yet. That's the long boy. So let me put like a big circle. Alright. Also kind of, since I am expecting this to work, and put it back together. And get this off now. So then with this, you have to slide this off, which is very strange. It took me forever to figure that out last time. Okay, so then underneath, we've got 3 more tri-wing. These go here. This is, I actually have this mapped out for the other Wii U I took apart. So I'm just kind of borrowing the layout. So yeah, we're going to take this all apart and we're going to check the filter. If the filter's busted, we're going to replace the filter. And if that fixes it, then we have to investigate if there's any other issues. Basically. This battery door, I think there's more under here. Yep. So, and I found a another Wii U that's broken, has an error code we're going to try and fix. It didn't come with the gamepad, so I had to buy a gamepad separately. So I bought one that has a broken case, and I ordered a new case off AliExpress. So I'm going to try and upgrade them too, so they have 64 gigs of memory, which is more or less ideal. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I might not have ever lost that other screw. I might never have lost that other screw. I didn't. It fell right in the spot, and I just couldn't tell. That's hilarious. Just gonna turn this music down a little bit. I'm not quite awake yet. Can we get this off? So yeah, we're gonna just check the filter. We just gotta get inside, and if not, then the other option is the drive itself might be faulty. So we'll take that apart and we'll look. And okay, I just have to pull it out. Try not to break stuff here. Let's get these feet out. It's a little dusty in there. We'll give her a good clean. Phillips. So this is the disk drive stuff. Black screws go inside. Well, the really little black screws go inside here. If I get lost, I'll just look at the stream VOD when I put it back together. Let's get this off as well. Oh, I remember these being in super tight on the other one. Yeah, let's get a bigger bit. This one's quite dusty on the inside. I thought Tacos was bad. I guess maybe a smaller bit. These might work too. We're gonna get in there. These might be a little bit too pointy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I gotta get this big one. I shouldn't have as much trouble getting it in. For some reason, from the factory, these tiny little black screws are really in there. So your bit will slip if you use the wrong size. I could probably just stick with this. And those are backwards. What kind of engineering you guys do, huh? That's the question I have. Lift up this tab. Okay, can I get in here to lift up this tab? Pull this out. Alright, let's get the rest of these screws out. So there's 2 more black screws. I don't know what that noise is. What the heck's that noise? Something making a noise? Sounds. Don't know what that noise is. Alright. Now I need to pull this out. Hopefully it's just a filter. Although they're tiny, so. Connector seems okay. The disk drive was trying to eject and stuff when I was pushing the button earlier. So I guess these should all just be up here. That'll be easier to follow. So I feel like sheep chat's making noise. Oh, I didn't tell everybody in Discord that I'm live. Well. Alright, let's get the million screws out. Let's just slide those over there. We'll find out if the filter's the problem pretty quickly. We're just going to use a multimeter, multimeter to test it. And if it is, we should be able to just pop one off Taco's bad system. Ah, there's so many screws. And then pop it on here. I'm really hoping it's just a filter, because if it's just a filter, this should be a pretty easy fix. You can also, alright, the black screws go in the black plastic. That's right. Oh, I see. And then put the front panel ones here. Okay. So there's these 4 black screws that go in the black plastic shroud here. So that's kind of easier to remember. Let's take the fan off. Get these last screws out. And there are little arrows on the, what's this thing called? RF shielding. To show you where screws go. Which is nice. Alright, is that all the screws for the shielding? Let's hope so. Free these cables up. First I thought there was no video signal as well with this, but there is. There's it's not set to HDMI for whatever reason.
Why does it take longer to get from first to second base than it does to get from second to third base?
Oof, it just
because there's a shortstop in between.
Okay, so these are absolutely tiny, and they look dusty as all hell. So these filters right here can go bad and give you issues with the disk drive reading error, unless the disk drive itself is actually bad. So you can see how absolutely dusty this board is. I'm gonna really need to blow this thing out. Holy crap. Alright, we're gonna go in continuity mode. I don't know if you can hear the beep. Probably not from over there. Stick this under my mic a little bit. Let's see if we can hear it. So if there's continuity, you'll hear the beep.
Then beep beep by machine.
Would you look at that? Beep beep, I'm a sheep. Yeah, you are Mr. Not a Robot. Both of these filters blue. No continuity. So let me get the working one. Doesn't really work. Yeah, there's like a sound effect going on here. It's not right. Okay, so these filters down in here.
Browsing for keyboard, ha ha ha.
What kind of keyboard?
Looking on wireless ones.
Alright. Let's get this out. So we need to get these filters off. And they're so tiny. We're going to have to be really careful here. May want to actually change tip on my hot air station to something small. This one's quite bigger than we need. Let's see. This one should be okay. Maybe too small, but we'll find out. Oh wow, that does not want to. There we go. Let's get on there. Alright, let's turn this on.
Pretty funny in the product page picture shows ANSI layout keyboard, but actually it is ISO layout, ha ha ha.
Okay. There's some kind of sound effects happening. But it could also be this. Some reason I have all Windows sounds turned off, but I'm still getting these weird notification sounds. Whatever. Alright, so we have a connector here.
Technically,
So we have a plastic connector here we want to protect. So I have this aluminum tape. I really don't want to mess with the connector, because that's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. And we've got some capacitors and stuff. So we're going to put the aluminum tape down over all that stuff. And then I'm going to put a second layer of the aluminum tape down. And a small extra piece on top of the connector area itself, just to help even more dissipate heat away. We got to get these cables out of the way. And we also don't want to melt the plastic for the housing itself, so I think I have to unscrew the heatsink in order, yeah, so we got to take this off. I may be able to leave it in here, but taking them off is going to take probably a bit more heat. Than putting them on, so just would rather not melt any plastic today. Alright, heatsink is off.
I can show you an example in Discord too. Same keyboard, different layout. Ha ha ha.
Same keyboard, different layout. Alright, what is going on here? I won't have time to look till later because I really want to get this going. Because we're also going to have to do the NandAid probably. What is still attached here? Okay, nothing apparently. Okay, we can take off the Bluetooth module. Can we take the Wi-Fi module out? Yep. Wi-Fi module. Alright. All the annoying stuff should be out of the way now. I'll put that back together once we get these filters off too. So let's move this tape back a little bit. Get our hot air going. And we just kind of need to heat up the area first. We're likely to knock off these capacitors too. Let's get more air. Full airflow just to kind of saturate. This board soaks a lot of heat, so okay, we're gonna come in closer now. Oop. Yeah, that's one. We're going to turn the airflow down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, see, they fly away. They fly away. But I have them. I have them here. So there's our working filters. Board's hot. And then we need to try to get this cleaned up a lot here. Hold on. extraction on. Get that dust out of this room. Whew. Do me a favor and just stay there. You can just stay there, right? Yeah, okay, so now we got to clean this up a little bit. At least this area. Let's double check one more time that we do not have continuity. On either of these. Yeah, they're both blown. Don't know how that happened. Alright.
Which side of the chicken has more feathers? The outside.
Let's get this one out of this housing. Perfect. Alright. I'd rather not rip these off, so... The other one's basically a donor console at this point. I should see if we melted that connector. I'm just curious. I don't think we did. Nope, everything's perfectly fine. That's nice. Okay. Can we do it again? We gotta get these two off. It's gonna come in with heat. Oh, that goes in the front. We come in with our heat. Heat up the area. Full airflow. You have to be patient with this. Okay, coming closer. More heat in the area apparently. Okay, that one was off. Bad one. Where was that sound again? Okay, that one flew off into the ether. That's fine. I see it. There are bad filters are there. These are so tiny, it's actually crazy. So we just want to maybe touch those up with some solder. Tiny bit. Use some leaded solder. And now we want to make sure we can get the fumes. Let's get some flux. Get some leaded solder on those pads mixed in. You can't have them bridged though. Okay, so maybe a little bit of wick. My bench is covered with stuff. Wii U parts. I can't get to the nippers. Trying to be so careful not to touch those caps. We really don't want to touch those caps. Okay. So, let's get this out of the way a little bit. If we can. Oh, it's got to sit over here. Alright, we're going to turn our airflow way down. And I'm actually going to bring in flux. I want good flux. I could try to do it with a soldering iron, but it's so small that it's kind of not really even worth trying. It'd be easier to just flow it in with try to flow it into place. Okay. Oh my god. It is. It's these freaking... How do I turn off all notifications? Just want to mute it now. Focus assist. They added some kind of sound effect in it. Now it's annoying. Okay, same kind of concept here. Just going to come in with the heat. I'm going to turn the airflow down even more. See, too much airflow. More heat. It should eventually just settle down right in its spot. There it is. Oh, come on. Maybe give it a tiny nudge. Okay, that one seems like it's on. A little bit more flux. Man, these filters, they're so tiny. Okay. Alright, that's probably good enough. We're coming back in with the heat. The board should still be pretty warm. We're still going to warm up the area. The hot air fairly close. Try to watch and see if the solder wets. Looks like it just did. Give her a small nudge. Whoop. Put that one back. Whew, I'm shaking a little bit. It's hot too. Okay, that looks good. Turn the airflow down just a little bit. So it's not blowing away. There we go, there we go, there we go. Surface tension. Okay. Woo! Give it a second to cool off. Woo! Give it a continuity test. See if the drive works now.
Remember, the best angle to approach a problem from is the triangle.
And we did not melt any connectors or bust any caps. Alright, we should now have continuity through. But not across. Through. Not across. Okay, that one's good. Through, not across. Through, not across. Okay, so now we've replaced the filters. We can actually partially reassemble and clean up my desk a bunch here. This became a this is already a tight working area, but this became a much tighter working area. Alright. We're good though. And I actually have access to the hot air station now, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna need use a lot of hot air for a lot of things moving forward. So, all right. That is the other one. Jesus, I hate this noise. I hate this noise so much. Sheep chat. I'm gonna mute sheep chat. I think it's sheep chat. And of course, there is no muting it. Okay, let's set it to a sound device. That is not being used. Sure, the Behringer Spiff. There we go. No, the digital Realtek audio. Even better. Nothing's plugged in there. Okay, let's clean this up. We are looking good. This soldering is so tiny, it's crazy. But we did it. Every time I do something that small, I get nervous but also excited when it works. Alright, let me also clean this horrible mess. I'm going to put the fume extractor on for this. Still quite a bit of dust in here. And on here. Okay. We need these. Put these weird plastic things back in. Which way did they go on? This way. This will be great if this works. Go in there. Oh my god, this is hard. Okay. Oh, of course they fell out as soon as I moved it. Okay, I got it up there. Do you guys think it's gonna work? I mean, it did have blown fuses, and that does cause the error. I really hope so. Okay, good. Oof, this fan though. That is very dusty. Can't give this to Tacos for his birthday. Make sure you hold the fan so it doesn't spin if you do that. Okay, that's better. Oh. I got ahead of myself here a little bit, didn't I? We don't have a heatsink. Thought something was off. We need a heatsink. They're exactly the same. Did this plastic go in between the shield? Yeah, it looks like it does. All that fussing over these. Gotta put the shield on first. Right there. Alright, we'll tighten them down all the way once they're mostly in. They weren't like hard to get out, so I wouldn't over tighten these. Just get them until they stop. Probably. Yeah. And then give them one small twist at the end. Okay, now we should be good to put these plastic pieces back on. This is sure finicky. Luckily I don't have to take this off again. If this works, then we're good. And if it doesn't work, I don't know what to say. We'll have to try swapping the board drive, the drive board, yeah, dyslexia, between the drives, but I have a feeling it was just the filters. The filters are blown. These filters on these consoles tend to blow very, very easily. I did order replacement filters so I can put them back on the other console and hope to get that one working someday. This one's still pretty dusty on here. Might as well clean it while we're here. I mean, the heatsink itself is not that bad. It's just really a fine layer of dust on everything. Okay. I'm eager to make it work. You guys think we're gonna get the error code?
I saw a documentary on TV last night about how they put ships together. It was riveting.
Heard that one last night. Alright. Let's get this. Donor console stuff out of the way. Riveting. Alright. We need our capture card HDMI. We need our analog adapter because the HDMI on this is not set up for whatever reason. We'll get the gamepad set up on here. Okay. Got a light. That is good. Oh boy. Makes the eject sound. Come on, baby. Come on, no error code. We did it! Success! We have a working console. Oh, the sync button is a physical button on the front. Try and pair a Wiimote first. Okay. See if we can. Get it working. Controller settings. Settings. Pair. How do I pair? How do I pair the gamepad? I just want to sync the gamepad. Okay, I'm not sure. We use sync gamepad. We're in sync here. Come on. Sync. I've got the gamepad sync up, but I don't have anything on the screen for sync. The other gamepad is turned off. Let me turn the system off. We'll try this again.
Pairing the Wii U gamepad with the Wii U is easy. Make sure the Wii U gamepad is on, and then press the sync button on the Wii U console. Use the gamepad stylus to press the sync button on the back of the gamepad. 4 symbols will appear on your TV screen. Enter the symbols on the gamepad. Pairing is complete when Wii U gamepad is now ready to use appears on the screen. It's that easy.
Push the sync button one more time. I should read the text, shouldn't I? Heart, heart. Connecting. Let's go. Come on. Yes, come on, come on. Yes! We have a working Wii U, guys. Alright, I gotta go back to the Bayonetta music. We actually fixed it. Oh, this is good news. This is great news. We have a working Wii console. Now what we want to do is see if we can get the HDMI to function, because it wasn't quite functional. System settings. It's on the analog output works, so as long as the HDMI output works, hopefully it does. I don't know why they don't work based on like detection, like what you plug in. TV, HDMI, 1080p. Yes! Alright. Now let's format the system. We'll format it, then we'll update. Yes, I know. Ah, this is great. Unable to find Wi-Fi. Oh. Okay. I gotta get it on my Wi-Fi. Apparently it needs Wi-Fi in order to format, which is weird. We'll do this one. It's right here. Testing connection. Oh, tacos. I have a Wii U for you. So we're going to upgrade this to 64 gig. So I gotta get the NandAid off the other console. "30 minutes. Okay, well, let's try to get the NandAid off while we wait. Gentle, gentle. Okay. Gentle. Gentle. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't take 30 minutes. So, I'm hesitant to do this. I was told not to, but I think it's fine. We're going to take the SD card slot off first. We just use low melt solder. That should be okay. Just want to know if this... NandAid is busted or if something else is busted. Can't tell. So we take this one off and put it on the other console. Let's change tips to... Okay. So, let's leave this here for now. So we need to get the SD card slot off first because there's a... I have extra ones of these in case this one gets ruined somehow. I'm just going to apply Low melt solder. Which will drastically lower the temperature, the melting temperature. Of the SD card slot itself. And I just need to heat up.
Why doesn't Soul like gum and chewing?
All of these till they come free. Biden, I didn't quite get that joke. There we go, that's off. And we can try and gather up this low melt solder. Put it on the ground point here. And I got a little bit on that, but that's fine. We're gonna have to take all this off anyway. We're gonna put low melt here. The ground plane's free. These resistors can actually come off, so it's fine. I get somewhat under the board here. Let's add flux. Maybe a tiny bit more low melt. Oh, this thing is on there. What? There we go. There we go. Alright, let's have to clean that board up. And this board is busted as far as I'm concerned. So it's possible it's fixable. I'm not sure where or why or what happened here with this system. Let's go under the scope here. This is it for my solder wick. Dang. This is all I got left, guys. I have one coming. The reason I wanted to take this one off was not just to take it off, but because I wanted to have a look at this trace that I damaged. And the bodge wire. Now that wire is going to have to come off, obviously, but this... I was worried because this is ground in here, the ground plane. I was worried this was touching something else. With the board. Or the trace here was being squished into that ground plane. So I guess ideally what I'd do is just mask it off. I wonder if that is actually connected. Sort of is. I think we're going to mask it off. Better safe than sorry kind of thing. It's a lot. We still need this pad exposed. But I guess I could pick the mask off to expose it. Let's see if we can. That looks better. Okay, we gotta cure it. So where's my... Where's my curing light? Oh no. Where'd I put it? Oh, is the Wii U formatted? I think Wii U's done. Got my light. Let's cure this. Take a peek at what the Wii U's doing. Guess it just shuts down. Hopefully it just shuts down. Hopefully we get to the initial setup here. And hope it just takes a long time. Turn on the Wii U gamepad. Okay, I guess we have to resync. Your Wii U gamepad is ready. Good. Oh, I'm gonna need that actually. Tab screen to set up console. English. Applying language can take up to 4 minutes, it said. But that didn't. United States. Okay. Whoa. Alright, so it is 2:14. Not 2077. What the heck? Oh my god. 2024. Still pretty absurd, isn't it? Time. 1:20. I hate that you have to go all the way around. 1:21. You have to go all the way around to get from AM to PM. They should just have an AM PM like selector. Alright, so don't need the TV remote. Sensor bar position above TV. Okay. Agree to the licensing. Hopefully I don't actually have to connect it to a network, Nintendo ID, because I just want to get the NandAid installed and upgrade the memory, and then get the soft mod installed. I think I'm gonna try copying, imaging the NAND to the computer and then copying that to the SD card. First, and if that doesn't work, we'll do the fresh install again. No.
It's difficult to say what my wife does. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Choose a lookalike. Sure, this one's tacos for sure, right? That one. No, this one. That's tacos. There we go. Perfect. Tacos. He'll have to edit his me later. His me. Okay. Later. Not now. No parental controls, please. Wii U menu. Okay, we got it. We got it. Let's try a game in the disk drive. Let's try a game. It doesn't take a million years to load. The most famous game in the history of my life for the Wii U. Zombie U. And it works. We'll update the console. Then we'll get the ISFS hacks installed. Let's check this under the scope. See how we did. Maybe there's a little bit. Something so calming. I want to check continuity between over here. Yeah, I mean, they all connect. I really don't get why this didn't work. There's got to be a memory error. It's not bridged to the ground. Connect, update. I thought I clicked that. Okay, let's update the Wii U console. And once we confirm the game is working, we also have to get rid of the low melt solder here. I'll put that console somewhat back together. I'm going to clean this up. Oof, that's hot. Okay. Let me get these pins cleaned up. This is my last of my braid. Oh man. I don't want to have to cut wire up. Okay, that should be good for there. Let's test the SD card in it. Looks good. Nothing seems loose or weird. So I think we're okay. Now we have to clean this board up. And the Wii is still just updating. Wii U. Alright. I have to reuse this wick. My camera just froze, or did my whole PC froze? Nope, just the camera. Oh, just OBS in general. The whole preview froze. Okay, we're back. I mean, it's not on there nice, but it is on. I'm not gonna fret about it too much. Oh, well, here's our chance to put it back on nice and neat. They were worried I was going to rip the pads, tear some traces. Taking this off that board, that was the concern. And no such thing happened, luckily. At least yet. Oh god, I hate that this is my last piece of wick. Now we're down to this tiny little thing. I did order more, but woo, that is hot. See, now we can get a better look at this via that just busted off here. Sorry. I should be using the microscope so we can all see. Okay. We got more of these 10 UF caps if we need. Hopefully we won't need. So actually we'll put the 10 UF cap on last. Okay, this all looks good. We're just waiting on this update. 3 minutes it says. Let's see about that. Bye. We can put the other Wii together while this happens. Oh, I should spritz. Okay. Luckily I have a bunch of SD cards slots that I ordered if we have any issues with that one. Okay. I think I'm gonna put
Want to hear my pizza joke? Never mind. It's too cheesy.
pizza joke is too cheesy. So we just want to put. We don't want to put solder in the hole. Just on. This should be fine. On the bottom side of the board, nothing looks weird. Everything seems good. I don't know what happened with this thing. One of the things we should do, actually, oh, that's resetting. I gotta take this wire off too. Game's starting up, I think. Oh no, the system is updating. Alright, so we should restore. We can use the traces on there actually to rehook up the NAND. This wire's not too fragile at this point. So we'll hook up the original NAND. I think this wire might be shot. Alright, let's see if we can get that soldered on. Maybe. There we go. See if there's connection. Okay. So the original NAND, even though it's broken, I hooked it back up because I think red NAND's our only hope with this, if there's going to be any hope at all to make this work. So we're going to forget the NandAid on here. Although NandAid's not working either. And the suspect right now is one of these memory chips is bad. And that's what's thrown here. I mean, I could try reflowing them. I don't know what the chances are that it just has a cracked solder ball underneath one of these. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to look with this microscope. I can't see him. I can see him with my naked eye, though. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we could just try reflowing them. If there was a time to try it. That time is now. Might as well, right? We're here. Console's already busted. This system is restarting now, so hopefully we get into Jesus, gamepad is dirty. For some gamer that doesn't even eat nachos or junk like that. I wonder what version of the system we're on. Okay, now we're updating the game. We'll let that go through, since we're going to do this anyway. Let's reflow. You know, it's a Hail Mary. I'm gonna do 400 degrees. We're going to put a bunch of flux. Actually, I'm going to aluminum tape these electrolytic capacitors. Does this have a south bridge on it? Is this like the south bridge? Could be that too, I guess. That's also BGA. Okay, that should be fine. Let's go with a high airflow speed. I'm going to heat up the board. Just going to do these one at a time. Turn our airflow down to 50%. Okay, the flux is boiling, but the chip is not moving yet. Okay, that's heated up, but I don't like this flux for this. This flux just won't stay on the board. Okay. Just want to give it a tiny nudge. Without a preheater, this is tough. The board's going to soak up most of the heat. I might need to use a bigger nozzle or no nozzle at all as well. I cannot get it to float. The board is just soaking up way too much heat. Come on. Float, baby. Oh. I thought it floated, but I think my just... Damn. More heat. Alright, I'm gonna have to try the other nozzle, or just no nozzle. Game is starting. No nozzle.
What time did the main go to the dentist with hurting?
Oh shoot! It's supposed to be a tiny little nudge. Well, that's screwed. Well, I'm gonna have to reball it and put it on properly. Well, that's what I get. But no nozzle is the trick. Let's just take it off. We're gonna have to reball. I'll order. I don't have solder balls for this. I'll order solder balls. I mean, if the memory's bad anyway, we're gonna have to. Now it won't move. There it goes. I knocked off these capacitors. Let me put those on real quick. I'm only seeing two. Oh shoot. Well, there's resistors and a capacitor. So this is the cap. And I don't know if I'm able to find my resistors. Well, this board is a donor board anyway. So well, at least try to put the cap back on. No, that's a resistor. I had the other one. Where did it go? Ooh, must have flown over here somewhere. It's microscopic. You may not even need that cap. I don't see it. It flew into the ether. If it's in the ether, I'm not getting it. Like the ether is my carpet, so. It's not stuck to the memory, right? Alright, well this is a donor board now, for sure. I knew where I could take one of the smaller caps off and read it, and with these resistors, that's the only thing I want is the resistor right now. So let's just see if it flew anywhere else. And I'll try to this will be good practice for me to reball these RAM chips and try to put them back on. See if that fixes anything. Well, it's not in my carpet. Is that it? No, that's too big. Oh, that's our 10 UF cap. Okay, well, this is a straight up donor board now. I'll practice. I need to get a board heater before I do this, so I'll wait till I get a board heater, because it's much more difficult to do what I'm doing without preheating the board properly. And as you can see, it's very easy to knock off stuff. So let's gonna give one last little glance. Maybe it flew into the tape, under the tape stuff here. I mean, it's so tiny. All right, I'm gonna reflow. I'm gonna at least reflow, and I'm gonna I'll do it under the microscope so you guys can watch. One of the resistors. We'll go with 30% airflow. I don't know where the other one is. I could try to shake the board off, see if it just falls on the mat. Come on, surface tension. Come on, surface tension. Whew. Okay, why is it soldered? I got the hot air on there. Come on. More airflow. There we go. Whew. I'm gonna just try and shake the board off. I'm not gonna waste my wick trying to fix all that up because I don't have much wick left. There's almost no wick left anyway. Well, I was gonna put this console back together, but I really need the proper like heating station. Alright, so Ubisoft. So the game works, the console works. So our fix with the other one, with the drive, is a good fix. So good news is I bought this Wii U for like 30 bucks, 25 bucks or something off eBay, and we were able to get it working again. So we're gonna do our best oh. Okay, let's shut it off and eject the disc. Water. So badly. I'm gonna go back and look at the VOD and see how many components we knocked off. I see 2. Alright, yeah, there's 2 resistors and a capacitor in there that are somewhere. In the ether. It disappeared into the ether. Well, at least we have a donor board. If that's any kind of consolation. Nothing fell out. Yeah, it must be like way out. It must have flown on the floor. Oh, I found one! I found one! I found one! Please be the resistor. Oh, I think it's the cap. No, it's the resistor. Hell yeah. Alright, we can put that back on now. That was lucky.
My seasickness comes in waves.
So small. Wait, is it the cap? I really can't tell. Because there's flux all over it. That's the cap. Okay. Yeah, that's the capacitor. Damn it. We just need the resistor. What's that? There's a crummy. Yes, it's just a crumb. Damn. Oh. Nope. I'm wishful thinking. Just every little speck that I find, I'm like, is that it? Is that it? Alright, let's at least get this cap back on before I lose it again. And then we'll mod the Wii up with the NandAid, and we'll try. I gotta practice doing it for my console. I wanna move. I want to move. Image the NAND. No. No, we lost the cap again. Dummy. Damn, man, the airflow was 50% was too high, apparently. Alright, there it is. That's why I'm having a hard time finding these things. Honestly, the resistor could still be on the board. It's just so small. It could be wedged up against something very easily. Oh. It is the size of a speck. It could be even in my flux for all I know. It's not. That's definitely wishful thinking. That definitely could just be wedged up against something on the board. Yeah, see, I can't even tell half the time. I find something and it's like, is that it? No. Well, at least the resistor, I should be able to read and figure out the value of the other one, and it's probably the same. It won't matter until I get a hot air rework station to do this. I mean, a board heater. So I can reball and redo the RAM. Okay. Turn up our airflow a little bit. Try adding a drop of this flux. See. Surface tension. Honestly, that's soldered on enough. Yeah, now we're just missing this one resistor. Trying to see if anything moves on the board over here. I was really hoping to get super lucky and find it. We're lucky we found the capacitor in one of the resistors though. I'm going to shake the board off one more time. Oh! Is that it? Hell yeah! Found it! I'm glad I did that. Oh boy, okay. Damn, so lucky. It was just stuck to the board somewhere. Come on, baby. All right. We got it. We got it all back on there. Oh, that's freaking great. Found it. That's some good luck. Capacitor's not super straight, but who cares? That's the best. Finding the tiniest stuff in the world that flies into the ether. Alright. For all we know, this memory chip is good too, so I'm gonna have to label it somehow. Set it aside somewhere else. Alright, so this goes for parts until I get a... I might buy some solder balls and just try to reball it and put it on without a hot air workstation once, but or I mean a preheating board once. But reflowing these is going to be really hard without. All right. So now for the next trick. Now for our next trick. Our next trick is... Alright, let's go. I gotta get the instructions going. We don't need the hot air station now. I need some kind of nozzle thing, nozzle protector or something. Okay, so we're going to install ISFX hacks. I already have SD cards set up for all of this, but we'll start fresh anyway because why not? Okay. So happy that we found that resistor. Seriously, seriously. Alright, we got a 10 UF cap here. We got this here. We've got our 64 gig micro SD for the NAND. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, we got time. That's good. Okay. So, let's look at the SD card. Quick. I'm going to plug in the gamepad to let it charge a little bit because we're going to need it. Battery's low. I need to ask Tacos if he wants a bigger battery put in that thing because it is not holding charge very well. This is a second NandAid in case we need it. I've got micro SD card slots, SD card slots, mods for later. We're going to replace this battery if it doesn't have good voltage. Uh, 3.25 volts, there's enough in there. Okay. So I got to get rid of the CPROM OTP bin files from here. We're going to get rid of the text files. We're going to get rid of the titles. We need the setup. Whoops. File. I need a button so I can switch this more easily and show you what I'm looking at. But we'll just do that for now. Desktop, Wii U. Actually, the setup is literally still on my desktop from doing all this stuff. There, setup MLC. Paste. So here is our fully set up card. It has all these files on it already. So we're going to use UDPIH, which requires a Raspberry Pi.
What is Bread's favorite number? Leaving.
Alright, so we're going to plug the SD card in. That feels good. We are going to plug the Wii U in. And capture card. So the UDPIH, you have to plug in the Raspberry Pi right after. So I'm going to turn this down so we can kind of hear it better. And I'll even aim my mic sort of at the Wii U console. See if you guys can hear the disk drive initialize. Since we're not using hot air, I will fix my mic's EQ. Okay, so we're going to turn it on. We're going to hit the disk drive initialize with 2 sounds, then 2 more sounds. That's 1, 2. Now I'm just going to do it again. Oh, Tacos was doing it twice for some reason. Okay, well, we're in anyway. So you just basically plug in the Raspberry Pi with the files on it right away. Okay, so we need to backup. We need to go. All right. So we're gonna go navigate down to. Actually, I'm gonna dump the SLC and MLC. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Well, we can rewrite the. Let's dump it. Damn it, it's gonna take forever. We can do it once we have Minute installed, actually. So let's boot payload 1. I need water. I need water so bad. Okay, I got an orange light. Okay. What happened? Is the firmware file the wrong one? I don't see why it would be. Did I just brick this? I got no signal whatsoever now. Let's try booting it without the SD card. Now it's doing the disk drive twice. Okay, I got a signal. Wonder why the payload's not loading. Try it again. All the right files should be on here. Oh, come on. Too slow. Guess I could do the browser exploit. I'm still too slow? Really? There we go. Alright, what am I doing wrong here? We need to choose load boot one payload. Do I have...
YouTube RSM says you are a hard worker, dude. Much respect.
Thanks, dude. Load boot one payload. Maybe boot one's not on the card. Maybe I am dumb. Hold on. No, boot one's there. Let's make sure I got all the files. So we got Superblock. So we got the Superblock image and SHA. In the ISO plugins, we've got Core. And we've got Patch.
유튜브 리스엠 세즈 호프 서먼 후 해즈 더 머니 헬프스 앤드 유얼 채널 아웃 오리스더 people who don't deserve it to get the help.
It's all good, dude. I appreciate the thought, though. Thank you. I do have stuff for sale on my website if people want modded consoles or services. So that's where I actually hope to make most of the money, is from the actual electronics repair business. Okay, let me go plug the Wii U gamepad back in. Okay. Firmware encrypted. Maybe I shouldn't have the setup file on here yet. That could be the problem. Okay, so firmware encrypted. And then we're doing recovery menu. So we've got recovery menu and we've got firmware and boot one. They're all on there. Try it again. Okay, soldering iron, go ahead. Go to sleep. Okay, so we're going to listen for the disc to initialize twice. There's the second sound. Okay, we're in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then load. I'm just getting a yellow light still. Well, maybe we'll use the browser. Hello, Lisa. 316. I like it.
Keep Lisa Smith 0316 says hey.
Lisa's one of my favorite names. And 3 and 16 are good numbers. 27, 26 is good too. How you doing? I'm wondering if I missed something else here. Maybe I need, let's check what firmware we're actually on. I'm just getting a yellow light. It's like it's not actually programming. ISFX hacks. Yellow light. No boot. Oh, that's motherboard. Okay, well we still have Wii U.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says oh thanks ha ha ha. Emote 1,730,794. Emoji lol.
I'm doing alright. I'm just
Kick Lisa Smith 316 says I'm doing good boo.
Trying to get this Wii U working. I mean, it's working. We already fixed the drive. The drive doesn't. The drive works now, which is good. I replaced some filters. Now I'm trying to get the NAND upgraded with the NandAid, so we can go to 64 gigs and not have to worry about the NAND failing in the future. Let me go to the system settings and see if there's a system update. How are you're doing well? That's good. Where are you from? Where's everybody from, by the way? Sorry, you guys are seeing more of my room than me, I guess. 556U. We're good. That's the latest one. There's no reason for this not to work. Let's just start the card fresh, I guess. I build websites, but I don't program software. I don't know any languages. I'm a visual and graphics, motion graphics designer and video editor. Here comes Biden.
I gave all my dead batteries away today, free of charge.
Alright, let's... let's check. Let's just do the card from fresh. I don't know what's going on.
Smith 316 says I'm from VA. Boo.
VA? I'm in California. Okay. You know, like... No, I didn't mean this. How is Google so bad now? This is the thing. Google is terrible. You guys can't even see.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says Otar's great.
I'm on the wrong scene. Look at this shit. Did you mean? No, I didn't.
Smith 0316 says I'm also a graphic designer.
Yeah, most people on Kick seem to be. Most of the chatters on Kick seem to be, and like, I feel bad because honestly, like, if you want to do graphics for a like, I have streamer clients. I have a bunch of streamer clients that I work with. They pay me monthly. I make them alerts. I host their website, all that stuff. If you want to do that and have that kind of client, one of the worst ways, biggest, obviously, the longer you do it, the more right this statement's gonna sound. But you're just wasting your time if you're going into people's channels and you're asking for if they want a graphic designer or if they want graphic design help. It's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to have to ask 100, 200 people before one person seems slightly interested. And, you know, with AI and all these free tools out there, there's plenty of resources to find this stuff with Fiverr and stuff like that. Most people are just going to go to Fiverr. They're not going to respond well to the whole, you know, hey, do you need graphics? Even if it's offered for free and stuff like that. It's very rare. You're going to spend more time chatting with people trying to see if they want to...
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says, tell me the right way.
Well, Kick is a bad place for it, first of all.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says, cuz I'm new to this field.
So I just restarted Discord. First thing you want to do is... you want to get on Twitch and YouTube. Twitch and YouTube, you're going to have a much easier time. And you got to treat it in a different way, from a very different perspective. It's a very professional, like suit and tie kind of situation. You can't be casual about it, and you can't rush into it. So you need to have kind of like an idea of the kind of client that you want to work with. So you should have standards. That's number one. You shouldn't rush. Yeah, I'm helping you right now. You don't want to rush into having...
0316 says, could you please help me?
I'm going to redo the SD card real quick too, just from the beginning. So, let's start here. No. Start here. SLC... Okay, so that's this page. So this is where we are. Just let me check this real quick to make sure. Back up the SLC. Okay. Well, we can do that with the card as is while I talk to you.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says, can we discuss on IG if you have time?
Actually, the better place would be to join my Discord. If you join my Discord, then I can talk to you pretty readily and pretty easily when I have time. But I'll give you the gist right now. Just let me get this going. I'm going to back up the MLC and SLC with this first. I was late. Yeah, I was late. So let me just get this going. Okay, plug it in. We should get it now. So, but basically what you want to do, you want to use Twitch. Twitch is a much... Oh, damn it, that didn't work. You want to use Twitch. Twitch is a much better place. I'm going to even unplug the power. You know what, let's clean out the SD card slot.
Hecklessisma316 says, can you please type your Discord in chat so we can discuss there?
Yes, give me a second, but there is a link under the stream in the panels. It says Discord. So if you can just scroll down and click that, let me know, and otherwise I'll get you a link. Okay. Disk drive 1, disk drive 2, plug it in. Okay, I'm trying to go a little bit earlier now because it looks like it tried to load. But there's nothing on the screen. Oh. Okay, it showed up on the gamepad. So we want to dump SLC and dump MLC. Is it power? Yes. Okay, so we're going to dump the NAND. Unmounting. That should be fine. We'll let that do its thing, and then I will just talk to you here. Okay? So, you want to go to Twitch and YouTube. What you want to do is find streamers. Find streamers that have about 10 to 20, maybe 30 viewers, right? Just if you don't have any clients, you're just starting off, this is the best way to go. If you find streamers that have 100 viewers or one, you're either going to find somebody who's so busy and overwhelmed they're not even going to have time to meet with you, or they're going to feel like they don't have time to process because they're so stressed out from having to stream all the time. Adding you into their relationship with the stream. So what you want to do is find somebody who's not overwhelmed with what they're doing. And in order to figure that out, you got to watch their stream for a while. So the first thing I suggest is to find a streamer or a streamer. Really, this is talking about a streamer. You want to help them with their stream, but you want to find a streamer who you like. That you kind of feel like, oh, I would get along with this person if we hung out, right? Then the next step to that is to hang out with them, right? Not a business relationship. Go support their stream. So find a stream you like to watch in the first place, like you would enjoy, and hang out. Say hello. Talk to them. And then join their Discord. Because they're always going to have a Discord, okay? And I saw you joined mine, so I'll give you the role. And tell them in chat, hey, I joined your Discord or whatever. Go play games with them. Or just go hang out with them in voice. If you see them hanging out, go make friends. That's the first step. Go make friends. But you don't want to waste your time. You can go be friendly with lots of people and do all this stuff, but you want to invest in the people that are obviously going to you're going to have an easier time hanging out with them. If they seem like they're going to be easy to work with anyway. You want to find clients like that. So you want to find streamers that you like and then hang out with them. And then after you've hung out with them for a little while, after you've spent time with them, it becomes so much easier to be like, hey, a few, like a week in or something, be like, by the way, I'm trying to do this graphic design thing. You know, if you ever want like panels or alerts or some kind of like a logo or something, you know, I could make you something, and you know, if you like it, we could talk about doing more or something like that. But you have to develop the relationship first. None of my clients, so all your first like 10 to 15 clients need to be done this way. After that, you're going to get recommendations. Okay, people are going to come to you because somebody's going to like the art or the graphics that you're doing for other clients already. And they're going to see it. You can have it on your website. You'll post it on Twitter. You can be like, hey, my commissions are open. Here's what I made for these other streamers. But you need to develop that portfolio first. So the way to do that is to literally just go find streamers, make friends with them. And if they have a team or a network, make friends with their friends. If they're streamers and they stream with other streamers, you're going to meet a lot of streamers just doing this with one person. Right? And then you're going to find the streamers that they hang out with and the streamers that they're friends with. And you can hop into their Discords and hang out with them. And once you made graphics for one, you can be like, hey, I'm doing graphics for him. Do you want anything? Right? You got to develop this relationship sort of like naturally over time. You can't just pop into people's chats and be like, hey, do you need graphics? I'm a graphic designer. Do you want graphics? This is not going to work. It's too impersonal, and nobody wants a graphic designer that's trying to sell you graphic design. They want a friend, somebody they can trust already, and they want then they'll be more willing to let you work with them. So you have to start with the friendship and the relationship. You have to go make sure a relationship artist with a streamer is more like a friendship than it is a regular business opportunity. Because streaming is not a normal suit and tie business situation. Streaming is more like people hanging out with other people and playing games and stuff. So you can't approach it like, hey, do you want to have a business meeting? Do you want to meet for lunch? And do it that whole way. So, but you also can't go so casual that you just don't meet them for lunch. You still have to meet them for lunch, right? So it's closer to that like business relationship. But the point of meeting for lunch is to make sure you like the person and you're getting along with them enough to know that they're going to be somebody you can work with, right? And you got to think about working with people more than working for people, because when you're an artist, you got to make something they like. You got to work with them more than you got to work for them.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says that's a very fine idea. It will work for me.
Yeah, you're gonna just run around typing in people's chats that you wanna make them art. It's not gonna work. It's maybe 1 in 1,000, and it's gonna be, you're gonna spend so much time trying to find clients. It's not worth it. You got to build
Lisa
up the base.
Smith 0316 says, "Can I show you my recent work?"
DM Sunny. DM it to me in Discord. Send me a message. I'm at the top of the Discord. So you click on my name and just send me links. Do you have a website or something? Having a website is key. Even if it's just like a blog, free website. Obviously, if you can get a real website going, that's even better. If you need one, by the way, I can help you out with that. And make it pretty affordable. I need water. I'm gonna have to take sparkling water. Unless you guys want to watch the NAND dump. Can I show you the NAND dump while I go get water? Will this work? You're always gonna have errors on this dump.
Have you heard about corduroy pillows? They're making headlines.
Can't believe I found those resistors and capacitor. Alright, yeah, I got your DM. Just go ahead and send me whatever you got. Tell me what software you use too. I'm real? What do you mean I'm real? Did you think I was fake? Why did you think I was fake? I'm actually looking at it right now.
Says I just send you my work on Discord.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. What's what programs are you using for this? Some of it actually looks AI generated. Still, people will want it, so I'm not against that.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says, could you please refer me?
Refer you to what exactly? I can't refer you to clients because I have my own clients. Oh, I'm real. That kind of real.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says real means you're a gem of a person.
I just need a little bit of a translation.
Lisa Smith 0316 says I use Illustrator.
Oh, really? Okay. Are you good with Photoshop at all? There's some really good free programs out there too. There's an Illustrator alternative. What's it called? Affinity Designer. Have you heard of Affinity? It's very inexpensive. You pay for it once, and it's very good. Affinity is really good. And then there's also Photopea, which is free if you want to do small edits to things.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says,
hey, thanks for the follow.
Kick Botrix says, thank you for the follow at Lisa Smith 0316.
Wonder if I can get it to not say Botrix. Okay. This is gonna take forever. Jeez, I forgot about this part. Probably should have done this off stream. So you said you're in Virginia, right? So you're back east. I don't know what the East Coast climate is like, but maybe you could go to businesses, like knock on businesses. That's always a great way to find clients. So like literally the old school way is still the best way. Walk into a pet store and ask them if they need a logo or design or something. If you learn web design, that's... See, the problem with this whole graphic design thing is it's not going to last more than the next 5 to 10 years. No graphic designer is going to have a job 10 years from now. There'll be artists, but it won't be like a paid thing unless you're making like oil paintings, basically. That's it.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says, no, I didn't mean that. I said shout out my work on your cuz. It's very helpful for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that would be a conflict of interest with my business. Don't you see? I need clients too. You're in competition with me. You realize that, right? I'm helping you in spite of the fact that we're in competition with each other. I believe helping people is a good thing. So there's that.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says I'm also a web developer and web designer BTW.
What kind of frameworks do you use for web? 'Cause I use WordPress. Hey, if anybody needs a designer, Message Lisa Smith. She's in my Discord. Her name is Witch. There you go. There's your shout out. Nobody's on my stream right now anyway. So today's people pop in and out. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube usually has more activity. Did my YouTube stream die maybe? No, it's still there. And it's connected. I don't know. I should test the chat. No, somebody said something earlier. I just don't think the view count thing's working today. CMS. Which one?
Esma 316 says I also use Qs.
Well, there's a lot of CMS managers. Ow. So I use, there's...
Esma 316 says sometimes React as well.
React, okay. So I mostly use WordPress and WooCommerce. So my website, I have stuff for sale, services and products, which was all built with WooCommerce, which was a lot of setup. That was a lot of setup. So on my website, sunnymachine.com, you have, and you can also get, if you scroll to the bottom, you can get to my company. You know, in the footer here, Unwind Productions, and this is where you can find all my art, graphics, motion graphics. So here's all the animated not all of them. Oh, they're not all loading. What happened? It's definitely not all of them. Oh, either way, I'll fix that later.
Kick Lisa Smith 0316 says, by the way, you're a great teacher as well.
Here's video editing. Thank you. Banners I've made for clients. Emotes. Animated emotes. Panel design. Logos. Merch. And then the websites. And the websites is more of the focus. So I have a lot more websites that I've made. So these are all websites I've made. And I have a couple of other people's websites I'm making. Information about cost. So, and then on my... How much do I charge for character illustrations? I don't typically do...
Take Lisa Smith 0316 says BTW, how much do you charge for a character illustration?
I don't typically do character illustrations, and I also don't typically do one-off projects.
Kick Lisa Smith 316 says just asking.
I do have a sheet, which has... I have to hide it for now because it's got personal information on it. But let me pull up my pricing chart. Okay, so... about $100. Give or take. But if they bundle in other things...
Tacos, hi.
Hi, Tacos. Guess what? You have a Wii U that works! So far. I was able to replace the filters. So happy birthday. I am dumping the SLC and MLC to the SD card. Then we're going to put ISFX hacks on. I couldn't get ISFX hacks to roll though. It wouldn't boot, which is really weird. So we're going to try again. I think I might try the browser exploit. But yeah, if we go to my website, I've got my stream embedded, and I got my YouTube videos and stuff. Does the live stream show up? It does! Oh, that's sick. Okay. So there's a shop. So this is running off of... I tried starting using OpenCart, but it's just so like... I've already got WordPress running. I've already got all the design stuff set up in WordPress. Like, using OpenCart and then having to redesign everything in OpenCart just seemed dumb. So I set up WooCommerce instead. So I've got a services section, with options, and then you have to check a box to add things to cart. We've got a side cart thing so that if somebody does add this to cart, and then they go to checkout, they can see tax and all that stuff, and then it's a pay later thing. So for service installations, so this is an invoice system, so they don't actually pay anything up front. And then for products, so like if somebody wants to buy this Genesis, same thing. I understand. Add to cart. There's also buy with WooPay. Let's go to checkout. And this one's set up for credit and debit information, or PayPal. So, and I don't want that in my cart. So, yeah. I prefer WooCommerce and WordPress together if you're going to have a site like this, but I wouldn't typically make a site like this, an e-commerce site, because it's too much work. Like, it's way too much work. Tacos, so you're going to buy this, right? You're just going to pay me back for what I paid on eBay. I'm not going to charge you services. This is your birthday gift, but you have to buy you have to pay for the console. I'm not going to charge you for the services.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Otherwise, I'm going to sell it, and I don't want to sell it. Although it'd be worth a lot of money. It's like $150. So, oh boy, Biden. Here comes Biden.
I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
Man, this takes so long. I wish I had something else to do right now. I don't even need the MLC. I just need the SLC. Wish I could just dump the SLC only. I don't know, Lisa, if you're still here, I'm going to give you a small piece of advice. Fonts. Try not using these blocky fonts. And then Fusion Tech, is that your Fusion Tech Innovations? Is that your company name or something? These all have watermarks on them, but they're different. WebTick. This Mr. Not a Pro guy. There is a Mr. Not a Pro on Kick, but he's not. He doesn't look anything like the logo, so it must be a different. People are going to check your work. And there's no Mr. Not a Pro on Twitch. And there's no Mr. Not a Pro on YouTube. People are going to check your work. Did you make these? Because they're not even. I'm not even coming up with a portfolio or anything online. Like, none of these seem like they're actually linked to a creator. Are these for... Were these made for anybody? Busy Gang. That's the only one that seems to correlate to a real. I don't know. These don't seem to link to any real portfolio. Oh, the battery's dying. Let me go plug this in. Tacos, are you still there? You need to buy a new battery for your Wii U gamepad. iFixit.
Yeah.
iFixit has one. A good one. It's $15. Do you want me to buy it and you can pay me back? So I can put it in there?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I will buy it. $20. $20 even. It's $20.01. We'll forget the 1 cent with shipping. So that means you owe me $35 on top of the normal client payment for the Wii. And then, well, I haven't factored this in yet. I don't know. I'll send you the total. It's $90 for the month. That's both Wii's freaking NAND dumper, man. It's taking so long. I shouldn't do this on stream. We're not gonna have time. I'm gonna have to go eat dinner. I guess I'll do the soft mod and the NandAid for this tomorrow after the NAND dumps because it's gonna take a while. Sad. Close to 100% of the people that have ever chatted on Kick, by the way, have all been artists. Trying to find clients. I think I've had one person on Kick chat that wasn't a person looking for a client or whatever. Yeah, it's just a black screen. Okay, I guess I'll have to end this because I can't really do anything on it. And I don't have the... This hasn't even shipped yet. The new PSP board. Let me look into that real quick. And see what's going on with that. The Vita, PS Vita. Like, there's a tracking number. Oh, it's in transit. Okay, good. Whew. I was worried this guy didn't ship this thing. So the PS Vita should be here this week. I know what else I can show you real quick. I bought a Wii that looked like it was in really bad condition. So I got this classic clear plastic smoky black case I'm gonna swap in, and maybe I'll do the Wii AVI HDMI mod. I'll soft mod it. I'll sell that on my website. Maybe I'll even include a hard drive. Maybe not. But maybe I will. I do have hard drives. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. I'm not happy about that. I tried to reflow your RAM, Tacos, on your Wii. And, well, it didn't turn out very well. So I'm gonna have to buy some solder balls. How much are solder balls? RAM DDR is what kind of RAM is in the Wii U? Well, I guess I have one right here. Let's go under the microscope. Let's see. Yeah, your console is basically a donor board at this point, but I will try to reball the RAM, put it back on. 2LE12D9PXY. 2LE12. 2LE12D9. D9PXV? PXV. Dodge Charger. No. No. Okay, well that's not helping. What's the point of the markings on this chip if you can't even... (2LE 12 D9 PXV). That's what I typed in, and literally nothing has come up. Wii U DDR type memory tip. Hynix DDR3. It's DDR3. DDR3 solder ball size. BGA reballing replacement set. DDR3 SD RAM 78 balls. That's not DDR3 in the picture. That is 0.45 millimeter balls. Do I even need a stencil? Probably do need a stencil. Can I get one from AliExpress?
I knew I shouldn't steal a mixer from work, but it was a risk I was willing to take.
I think I'm just going to have to reball it by hand because I don't know how to get a stencil of it. This is DDR1, 2, 3, and 5. And direct heat reballing. So I could use this and paste, but I need... BGA stencil holder? Oof, there's one for... What was the size on this? I can get one for 54 that has stencils, but I don't know what the stencils are for. It's just universal stencils. Alright, I don't need the stencils. Or the solder balls. But I do need solder balls. We get every kind of solder ball imaginable. Every size. What happened to all my other stuff? There we go. $53. Ah, fine. Fine. Let's go check the Wii U. Alright, we're dumping the MLC. There's about 1,000 less errors on this one, too. Fine. I need it. Why is equipment so expensive? Alright, AliExpress. I'll see you in a couple weeks. And we'll reball this memory and try to put it back on. It'll be good practice. I've never done it yet. I also need to reball and put memory on this of a 1080 Ti. We need to do that, so that'll be good practice too. Freaking ISFX hacks. ISFS hacks. I wonder why it didn't work. Oh. Yeah, I got 1,000 less bad errors, tacos, on this SLC. I wonder if your SLC was the issue. I was able to get the NandAid off, by the way, without ripping any trip pads or traces on your console. Your 4 parts console. four parts. Okay, let's put all that stuff together. We just gotta wait for this to dump the MLC, which is gonna take probably an hour. So I'm just gonna go have dinner early and plan on coming back tomorrow after the gym, as long as I don't have jury duty. The jury duty thing is really annoying, right? Because they tell you to check on the weekend to see if you have jury duty. You know, and you don't have jury duty, but it just says check back, keep checking back, check tomorrow between this time and this time. Check tomorrow. tomorrow. Shop here. That's not too obnoxious, right? Just... what should we say? SonyMachine.com, pre-modded consoles, or shop consoles and services. There we go. Yeah, so I've checked every day. It says check back tomorrow. The message just never changes. Then today I checked this morning and it said you're still on standby. Check again. But today's my day. Today's the day I was supposed to serve jury duty, if I had it. So how can I need to check it later today to see if I'm going? Like, let's say you have a job at like McDonald's or something. How are you supposed to work, get your shift covered if it's like the last second and they want you to show up for jury duty? Like if I checked it tonight at 5:30 or whatever and it says, you know, you have jury duty tomorrow, but my summons paper said, so I would have told my boss that I had jury duty today, but the summons date got shifted because I'm on standby. This is ridiculous. I don't get it. Their system is screwed up. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm pretty sure I don't have jury duty. It's just going to get canceled or whatever, but there was no cases. That would make the most sense. My phone just wants to give me so many notifications right now. Okay. Alright guys, I can't really do anything because it's just dumping the NAND. And as you'll see, I was going to try and skip that step since we don't need it for this console. Because I was going to dump the NAND manually anyway. And the SLC wasn't going to be adjusted or changed. I don't know. Should we just use another... Oh, you know what I can do real quick? I can solder, because this will only take a second. I had to steel, and we can do it right here. That'll be fine. I had to steal the SD card slot. Actually, we just put the one that I took off back. We'll put a new one. Put a new one on the NandAid. So this guy, I'm just going to solder this back on. So, let's get a little bit of this flux. Let's get our fume extraction. Oh, this weekend I'm going to swap the power supplies in my PCs too. I really need to do that. Solder. Just gotta get this tacked down. Am I out of solder? There it is. This should be on. Let's get the rest of these on there. Perfect. Beautiful.
I finally bought the limited edition thesaurus that I've always wanted. When I opened it, all the pages were blank. I have no words to describe how angry I am.
Biden, you okay there, buddy? I've never heard Biden have such a panic attack. Maybe a tad bit more solder on that spot. I better solder the resistor or the capacitor on the NandAid too, because otherwise we're gonna lose it sitting on my desk here. Stop sticking. So this is a replacement one. I burnt off the other one by mistake. So luckily I had ordered some bunch of caps from AliExpress and some cap kits. Sorry, I should be using the microscope. That's probably good. A little bit messy. Where's this solder trying to stick? What the heck? No. All right, that's on. Don't know why it was trying to stick in that spot though. Okay, we should be good. Put that on later. Let's clean this one up too. My crowning achievement today has been finding that resistor in that cap and actually getting them back on. Alright friends, this is where I'm going to have to call it. The MLC backup takes like an hour or so. So I'll let that finish, and I'll try to get ISFX hacks installed one more time. I'll probably off stream since the process I'm doing should have worked. I'll update you guys tomorrow if I figure out why it didn't work. And if not, we'll just do it tomorrow. And we'll get this NandAid installed. And then we'll go from there. That'll be all she wrote. NandAid. I am gonna try and dump an image to the NAND because I want to do this with mine as well. There's this tool. This little tool right here. So we'll wire this up to the NandAid. There's these little jumpers on here, so we'll run wires from these to the tool, and then we'll image the NAND on here and then onto the SD card, and then we'll put the SD card in the NandAid and we'll try to boot the console with the NAND on the SD card instead of the original NAND. And that's how that's supposed to go. And hopefully we'll have 64 gigs of memory of storage. And if not, then we'll start fresh. It doesn't matter because nothing's really installed on the console anyway. So if we don't have 64 gigs, we'll just install a fresh MLC and restore the console to a fresh state with 64 gigs. And we'll go from there. Alright, I'm going to let the MLC dump and go have dinner. What am I going to have for dinner? Probably burgers with avocado bacon. Oh yeah, that's what I'm having, for sure. Alright friends. That's the stream. Sorry, when we did get the part of the stream that I wanted to get done successful. We repaired the filters on the Wii U so that the disk drive works and the system's operational again. So the next step is a true NandAid install to get the storage upgraded and to have a better memory fail-safe backup. Because if this SD card fails, you just put a new SD card in and you relaunch the you just repack the MLC with a fresh MLC and you get a brand new working Wii U. Yes, you're gonna have to reinstall your games and stuff like that, but at least it will work. I'm not sure how that works with the soft mod, installing a soft mod. I'll have to look that up. So, but yeah, that's it. I can't do anything else. Wait, this stopped blinking. No, it didn't. It started blinking again. Just stop for a second or whatever. Alright, friends. That's all I wrote. I gotta go have dinner. And I'll see you tomorrow and we'll finish this Wii U. I'm glad we got it working.